To learn how to give the name of the formulas of ionic compounds, we need to know the symbols and names of ions. And here we have the symbols of names of common ions in the periodic table. So group 1, here in the periodic table is group 1. The symbols of group 1 elements are all in here and also the name. And all of these have one positive charge. So just look at the periodic table and you have the correct symbol and the correct name of the ions. So group 2, we have this one in the periodic table. The symbols are also given and also the names are also given. And of course, the charges are all 2 positive because they belong to group 2. Group 3, so here is group 3 in the periodic table. An example is aluminum with 3 positive charges. So take note, the group number 1, 2, and 3 correspondingly is the charges of the ions in their respective group. Okay, now let's go to group 15, and group 15 is here in the periodic table. Recall that the group 15 atoms need to gain electrons. That is why their charges are 3 negative. And of course, the symbols and the names are on the periodic table. Now, group 16. Group 16, we have here on the periodic table. And the names and symbols are here. And the charges are all 2 negative because, as we recall, group 16, the atoms in group 16 to become stable need to gain 2 electrons. That is why their charges are 2 negative. And group 17, in the periodic table, here is group 17. And the symbols also are given and the name. So we have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine, and all their symbols carrying 1 negative charge because, as we recall, the group 17 atoms need to gain 1 electrons to become stable. So by merely looking at the periodic table, we will be able to know the symbols and names, likewise the charges of this group 1, group 2, group 3, 15, 16, and 17. Now always remember the name of the ions from group 1, 2, and 3 is as is their metal name. Their metal name. So lithium, Li1 positive, and A1 positive is sodium, potassium, K1 positive, rubidium, Rb1 positive, cesium, Cs1 positive. Likewise, beryllium, Be2 positive, magnesium, 2 positive, calcium, 2 positive, strontium, Sr2 positive, and barium, Ba2 positive, and aluminum, Al3 positive. So, the name of the anions from group 15, 16, and 17 simply change the ending to IDE. So we have chloride, oxide, iodide, sulfite, bromide, and fluoride. Simply changing the ending to IDE. Now we have here the name and symbol of common polyatomic ions. NH4, every time you see NH4 in the formula, the name is ammonium. CO3 in the formula, then the name of that anion is carbonate. C2O4 in the formula is oxalate. MnO4 in the formula is permanganate. PO4 in the formula is phosphate. C2H3O2 in the formula is acetate. OH in the formula is hydroxide. Cn in the formula is cyanide. NO3 in the formula is nitrate. And NO2 in the formula is nitrite. And then we have here the name and symbols of common transition metal ions. So if you look at the periodic table, all of these are transition on the middle, right? And they have more than one oxidation number. For example, tin, the symbol is SN, and they have two oxidation number, 4 positive and 2 positive. And the name is indicated where the name contains the Roman numeral which indicates the oxidation number. Roman numeral 2 is the oxidation number. So the name of this is tin 2 and the name of this is tin 4. Likewise, iron 2, the symbol is Fe2 positive. Again, the 2 oxidation number is indicated as Roman numeral 2. Iron 3, the symbol is Fe3 positive. The oxidation number 3 is indicated Roman numeral 3. Okay, copper 1, the symbol is Cu1 positive, and that one is indicated by Roman numeral 1. Copper 2, the symbol is Cu2 positive, and that 2 oxidation number is indicated with Roman numeral 2. Lead 4, the symbol is Pb4 positive. Again, the oxidation 4 is indicated with Roman numeral 4. Lead 2, the symbol is Pb2 positive, and this 2 oxidation number is indicated as Roman numeral 2. Now, to give the name of ionic compounds, the first is to write the name of the cation or the positive ion on the left. Then, write the name of the anion or negative ion on the right. And that's it. You have the full name. Example, NaCl. So, what is the first step? Write the name of the cation. How do we know it is a cation? Because NaCl is composed of Na1 positive cation and Cl1 negative anion, and the name of the anion is chloride. So the full name is sodium chloride. MgBr2 is composed of Mg2 positive cation and Br1 negative anion, and the name of Mg2 positive is magnesium. The name of Br1 negative is bromide. Remember, the name is as is for magnesium. Bromide, simply change the ending IDE. KOH, the cation is K1 positive, and the anion is a polyatomic ion, OH. So the name of the cation is potassium, and the name of OH, 1 negative, is hydroxide. Next is NH4OH. The cation is NH41 positive. The anion is OH1 negative. The name of the cation is ammonium. The name of the anion is hydroxide. Next is Ca3PO4 parenthesis 2. The cation is Ca2 positive. The anion is PO4 3 negative. And the name of the cation is calcium. The name of the PO4 3 negative is phosphate. Next is Al2 parenthesis SO4 parenthesis 3. The cation is Al3 positive and the anion is SO4 2 negative. So the name of the cation is aluminum. This is M. And sulfate is the name as SO4 2 negative. Next, we have FeCl3. The cation is Fe3 positive. The anion is Cl1 negative. The name of the cation is iron 3. And the name of the anion is chloride. So, iron 3 chloride. Now, we have FeCl2. The cation is Fe2 positive. The anion is Cl1 negative. The name of the cation is iron 2. The name of the anion is chloride. So the full name is iron 2 chloride. Next we have CuI2. The name of the cation is Cu2 positive. The symbol is Cu2 positive and I1 negative for the anion. The name of this cation is copper 2 and the name of the anion is iodide. So the full name is copper 2 iodide. Now we have CuI. The name of the cation is copper 1 because the symbol is Cu1 positive and I1 negative. The name is iodide. So the full name is copper 1 iodide. So let's practice. NH42S. The name of the cation is NH4. 1 positive is ammonium and S2 negative is sulfite. Mg3PO4 parenthesis 2. The symbol of the cation is Mg2 positive and PO4 3 negative is the symbol of the anion. The name of the cation is magnesium. The name of the anion is phosphate. The combined name is magnesium phosphate. So we have Al parenthesis OH parenthesis 3. The name of the the symbol of the cation is Al3 positive. The symbol of the anion is OH1 negative. The name of the cation is aluminum. The name of the anion is hydroxide. So the full name is aluminum hydroxide. FeO. So we know that the symbol of the anion is O2 negative. Therefore, Fe2 positive is the cation because there are no subscripts, right? So that means Fe2 positive is the cation. And the name of that cation is iron, Roman numeral 2, and the name of the anion is oxide. So the combined name is iron 2 oxide. PbO, so likewise, O is 2 negative and they don't have any subscript. Therefore, it is Pb2 positive and the name of that is lead 2 and oxide, lead 2 oxide. We have Al parenthesis C2H3O2 parenthesis 3. Obviously, the cation is Al3 positive and C2H3O2 negative is the anion. And the name of Al3 positive is aluminum. And the name of C2H3O2 negative is acetate. So, the combined name is aluminum acetate.